Hey everybody, this is the Sliders Review, and it's Women's History Month, and I'm here today to talk to you about how WWE groaned and started to boo when Lash legend mentioned Women's History Month. You know, it's sad. It's 2026, and we still got a bunch of cavemen hating on women. And this is why I put this like my Women's History Month border, because it has to do with this and everything, you know. And so this is just shameful. And there's probably some women who groaned as well, but most likely it's probably a bunch of men. Now, a lot of wrestling fans are some of the worst people ever. Not all, but some. A lot of them are like prejudiced, racist, they flip-flop too much, and a lot of them just don't like women. And they don't like watching women's wrestling. Like, there's this one guy on YouTube, and he does not like big women whatsoever when it comes to wrestlers. And I've noticed something. Every time Nia Jax or Piper Niven has a match, he always comments in the most disgusting, nasty way, saying they're chasing cheeseburgers, they're chasing the refrigerator fell on top of them because they're always going in the fridge and shoving food in their mouth. The man is fat phobic and everything. And he only comments on the official WWE YouTube page, not the one that's for USA or CW or Sci-Fi, nothing like that. And it's every single time there's a Piper Niven video and a Nia Jax video. And the content he used to upload is making fun of Piper Niven. And somebody asked him once in the comment, dude, what is your problem and everything? Why, like, do you hate women or something? And he's all like, no, I just hate Piper Niven and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, but why? Because she's larger? Now, this little bitch will never do the same thing to a male wrestler. There are several overweight male wrestlers. The Big Show, Mark Henry, Otis, Ivar and everything, but he won't say a thing about them because he is an incel and everything. And not only that, but it doesn't even have to be a Nia Jax or like a Piper Niven, like, you know, video. Let's pretend and say it's Asuka versus Charlotte Flair. And let's say that happened last week. He will go in that video and he will insult Piper Niven in a Charlotte Flair and Asuka video and everything. It doesn't matter. He just likes insulting her. And I bet you anything, he's probably overweight himself. You know what I'm saying? So there are just a lot of toxic wrestling fans, especially when it comes to women. Like Evolution and everything. The first time they had one was the lowest rated pay-per-view. The second one they had was equally low rated and everything, but a lot of fans loved it, and a lot of fans have been pushing for women to do a heck of a lot more, to do the things the guy do, to have 20-minute matches and everything, right? But like WWE is starting to like tone that down some. They didn't want to do Evolution 2. They don't want to give a lot of these women 20-minute matches and hardcore matches and ladder matches and this and that, because a lot of them aren't used to it, but some of them can actually hang. But the problem is there are so many incels in the WWE universe that looks down on the women. I mean, look at Creative and Chelsea Green, of all people, you know? They don't see her potential. And I was just shocked when I heard it wasn't even the entire audience. It was only a handful. They literally started to groan the moment Lash Legend mentioned Women's History Month. Now, to be fair, she is a heel and so is Nia. So they moan and groan no matter what. But normally, if it's something like that, they won't moan and groan to. So it was really shocking that they would. Also, you have to keep in mind that this is SmackDown. It's pre-recorded. They could have took the moans and the groans out, but they didn't. Not to mention, sometimes WWE likes to instigate. Like they will have something on like a Tron that will say applaud or boo or something like that, and the audience just does that. It's part of being in the show. So it makes you wonder, if only most of the audience groaned and everything, like, does that mean WWE did not tell them to do that? Or were the groans louder and they tried to mute it? Similar to that dude that came out the crate at the what was that thing called? The Elimination Chamber. The dude who came out the crate, they booed the crap out of him. WWE, worked their magic to make the boos not as loud, but deep down inside, when you watch like, fan video and stuff. Why did I say deep down inside? I don't know why I just said that. But to the contrary, when you watch the fan video, they booed even louder and stuff. So it's just kind of sad that we're still in this stage that where men can't appreciate women and their worth. And it's just pathetic at this point. Like there's too many little like man babies out there that are scared of women, which now is more proof of what I've been saying about a lot of these toxic channels that don't like strong women and hate hearing that phrase, and they hate diversity and stuff. Happy Women's History Month, everybody. All right, well, I'll talk to you later. Bye.